Beep, 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 beep. Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording, and intro music, and hi there! Welcome to the Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Williamsburg, Virginia.
I was about to say. Okay, and we are the Sexperts, and we're coming to you live. We're actually coming to you in Frankfurt, Germany, and we're here at a
Frankfurter Festival.
A Frankfurter Festival, yeah. We're chowing down on some wieners. I tell you what, you can stuff them.
I'm not going to fit back in that one plane seat on the way home.
You sure can fit wieners in your mouth, though. That's for sure. Wow, don't choke on them. But yeah, we're the Sexperts, and we're coming to you live from a different location every week.
I ate a whole bag of wieners.
Yeah. Why'd you stop by the place that had wieners in bags, by the way?
I'm a sucker for bulk.
You also like wine in a bag, too.
Yeah, I'm like a Costco guy.
Anyways, and we talked to you about controversial sex topics that Cosmo won't address, that Jimmy Fallon won't address.
You know, I got a quiz for you, Cosmo.
Yeah.
7 things y'all won't cover, but we will.
Boom! And in fact, we have a very interesting topic today that is very.
I hope is it near or dear to your heart?
It is. It's near and dear to my 20-year-old heart. Because I actually lived for a very short period of time.
So going back 25, 30 years now?
In New York City, living, with my other friends. I had 4 other male roommates. So that's the little background for our topic of the day, which is Bukkake for Apartment Dwellers. Bukkake for Apartment Dwellers.
Which is timely because this real estate market, a lot more people are renting.
That's right. And it's more about, if you're living in a small space, it's more about the vertical usage of space than the horizontal. That's just a taste. That's just a taste of Bukkake. But let's get to...
Hashtag no limits when you're going vertical.
Let's get to... We have a very special guest. He's walking through the crowd right now. Come on. Hey, come on over here. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Is your microphone on? Oh, there you go.
Hello. Yes.
Hi there.
Hello, yes.
Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience, please?
Oh, yes. My name is Nigel Featherbottom, yes.
Nigel, I know a little bit about yourself, but why don't you...
yourself?
That's the Queen's English, yes.
But why don't you tell our audience what you're all about?
Yes, well, I'm a person watcher.
Oh, me too.
Oh, yeah.
I love watching people.
Is that what you do? Tell us more about your person watching.
Yeah, it's not quite people watching. You've heard of people watching.
Right. I think that's what Delilah does, but what do you do?
Well, I do person watching. It's like the same thing, except I only watch one person at a time.
That doesn't sound legal.
That sounds a little bit like stalking, Nigel.
Well, I guess some people might call it that, but the technical term, yes, is person watching, yes.
Okay. How many? You only watch one person at a time. How many persons have you watched out throughout your illustrious career?
Oh, that's a good question. I'd say it was probably about 12 or so.
Wow, is that one a year? Or?
Oh well, I like to watch people that strike my fancy. I quite like a lot of people.
Yeah.
When do you know when it's time to move on to another person?
Yeah.
Is it a court order?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, sometimes, it can come in all forms, yeah. Court order is one of them, yes. Sometimes I just plain get arrested, I can't see them anymore from a jail cell. Other times I just start to fancy somebody else,
Oh, okay. Wow. So how do they fancy your fancy in the beginning, I want to know?
Oh, that's a good question, too. Well, yes, sometimes they're a little put off by it, yes. Yeah. Other times, it takes quite a while for them to find me, usually. I'm pretty good at hiding, behind mailboxes and phone booths and that sort of thing.
You are thin.
Oh, I'm quite thin, yes. Thank you. Thanks for noticing.
Hey, what are you, $110?
Soaking wet.
I think about 4 stone. I don't know.
Yeah, we're talking pounds here, bro.
Oh, yeah. Pounds mean something different. I don't know. How much you know? Where are you from, by the way? I detect an accent.
Yes, I'm from northern England.
Oh.
Yes.
Did you not have a follow-up? I thought you were going to have a follow-up on that, Brian, or Delilah.
My brain just rushed with Liverpool.
Oh,
Well, that's sort of in the, Western England. I'm a little north of there, like Manchester area.
All right, hey, slow down. I'm a sexpert, not an England Bert.
okay. Speaking of Bert, which Bert and Ernie are a gay couple on the Sesame Street. Let's talk about our topic of the day, which is Bukkake for Apartment Dwellers.
Well,
and I do want to.
Can I jump in one more thing about
please,
people
please.
watching?
Yeah.
What? At least you don't. It's better than bird watching people, because if one more person describes himself as a birder to me, like I'm a birder, I'm going birding. I'm like,
oh,
shut the fuck up! It's bird watching. You're a bird watcher.
Is that what they? Because I thought they had speech impediment and they were saying birther, like with the Obama birth certificate thing. So they're saying they're actually into birds.
They're into birds and they call themselves birders. Do you have a slang name for what you do?
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, for me, I just stick with, person watching, but we have all sorts of words,
Yeah.
Purser. That's one.
So you purse your lips, a person.
Well, I think you're making fun of my... I have a slight speech impediment, all right? But
that's what you want in somebody who's stalking you, is you want them to definitely have a speech impediment.
Well, I feel a little like you're insulting me. I mean,
No.
it's not stalking, really.
Delilah,
it's just
will
watching,
you chill? Chill, Delilah, chill.
Hurt my feelings,
Just
So-
tell them to chill.
So when you've been arrested and have court orders, they never use the word stalking.
Well,
They're like, we forbid you from personing this person. Pursing.
They basically say you got to stay, within, out of a certain range of the person. I don't know if they should quite call it stalking. I mean, we have different words, in England. Person watching is quite proper,
So listen, I apologize. Delilah sometimes can be a little bit judgmental, a little condescending.
Well, I am a judge.
Wait, yeah, what is this? What are you a judge of?
I'm the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Williamsburg, Virginia. It's one of the few cities in the country that has a Supreme Court.
Holy, how did you wait?
I watched
Are you a lawyer?
I watched the person named William once. For about a year and a half, I watched William.
What did he do, and why did he strike your fancy?
Oh, he's quite nice. I quite liked him. Yeah.
What did you like about him though? Explain.
He's nice. He looked quite nice.
Did you ever meet him in person?
Well, I did in court. Yeah.
That was the first time you met him?
Well, that's why I stopped watching him. It wasn't nice when I was in court. He's quite mean actually, but he looked nice from far away.
Did you ever go sailing with him?
Oh, I wish. Reminds me of that song by Christopher Cross. Sailing.
It's one of the things
nice
you and
song.
I have in common. I would love to sail with him.
Is that
It was
Christopher
William.
Cross?
Oh yes.
Sailing.
Takes me away.
I liked his other song.
He had another song. That one didn't come across the pond, I guess.
His other one was called Waving.
No.
Waving.
Oh, I'd listen to that. That sounds nice.
Christopher Cross.
I like it.
Christopher Cross will make you jump, jump.
Oh, yeah, I
Christopher
do
Cross will
remember
make
that
you
song.
jump, jump.
I think he called himself the Daddy Mac, didn't he?
I think it was a duo.
I am just fascinated by. Is this a job or is this your hobby? Do you
Well-
have a job, sir?
Well, that's a good question. Well, I quite like cars.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that your job or is that your hobby?
Well, I wouldn't call it.
You ever just
a
follow?
job.
You ever just follow one car around?
Well, yeah. I try not to get in front of them. It's better to be safer to be behind them. So I do follow them a little bit. I quite like them.
I don't mean to be personal, but how do you make money if you follow people around all day? Do you get paid for this? Are you Secret Service? Are you Her
Do you wear
Majesty's?
logos of
Don't be silly.
companies? Do companies sponsor you?
Oh, that's quite an idea. I like that. But then I might stand out a little bit. If somebody was like, "Oh, I see the guy with the the Wegmans jacket on. He's following me around." I might stand out a little bit.
Do you have Wegmans in England?
That's a good question. I've never seen one.
Well, listen, I'm a legal expert,
Yeah.
and
I could use some help.
I feel like mixed feelings about giving you this advice.
Can we?
No, one
Yeah.
second.
Well, I want to do the topic of the day.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Okay.
Because this is gonna lead directly into
Okay,
it.
good.
Like
I quite like
most
that.
everything I say does.
Yes.
If they give you a court order to remain a certain distance away,
Ooh.
what I've learned through my
feeling it.
legal studies is that does not apply to vertical distances.
Oh, that's quite nice.
You can hang glide within like 10 feet of them.
Oh, I quite like that. I hear something.
Bukkake. Bukkake for Apartment Dwellers. That was a really good segue because it is more about vertical space when you're apartment dwelling because you have very small space. But actually, I actually want to divert here. Can we do like a little mock sort of like run of like next time you're in court, maybe you could be the defense and you can kind of coach him, and I'll be the prosecutor trying to. Does that make sense? We'll do a little mock run here.
Yeah. I can do it all. I can be judge, jury, and execution.
Wait.
Quite right.
Okay, maybe. Okay, do that. All right, here we go. So, Mr. Nigel, what was your last name again?
My last name is Featherbottom.
Nigel Featherbottom. Exhibit A. We have pictures of you following behind my client, Ferdinand
Marcos.
Thank you. Thank you, defense. Ferdinand Marcos. You're following him 10 feet away, and you have a bird outfit on.
I'm sorry, can you convert that to meters, please?
Wait, it wasn't Ferdinand Marcos. It was Ferdinand Franz.
Franz Ferdinand, are you talking about?
Okay, defense.
The Archduke.
Shut up, Fred. So can you explain exactly what you were doing here in this bird costume following my client?
Oh, I was just watching him, I quite like him.
Okay, Judge.
Objection.
What?
You are speculating. Speculative.
Explain.
You assume it's a costume.
That's quite right.
Oh, wait, I can see he's not wearing it right now. So what, did he shave his feathers off? Are you saying that your client is a bird?
Maybe it was a work outfit. Maybe he had a job at a chicken restaurant.
I don't mean to jump in and be technical, but I think we're called birders.
Maybe he's a birder. Maybe he's about to put up a billboard that says "Eat more chicken."
Exhibit B. This is video evidence of you inside the Planet Fitness in northern England, and you're walking into the shower and just staring at my client. What do you have to say about that?
Speculative.
How?
You are assuming he can see.
What? You're saying are you blind, Nigel Featherbottom?
It remains to be determined. We were going to say
Without my glasses on, You can't see in the picture if I have my glasses on, Without my glasses, I can't see a thing.
Oh, that's under oath.
All right, Exhibit C. This is infrared night vision cameras.
Oh, that's high tech.
Yes. And
I quite like it.
You're so impressed with everything.
I quite like that.
It shows you inside my client's bedroom, standing over him. How do you explain this?
Well, that's quite a nice picture. Can I get a copy of that?
No, you cannot. I think you've seen too much.
Well, then I object.
What? How?
We're entitled to the same evidence that you've seen.
Right.
We need a copy of that picture.
You know what?
I need one of them cameras.
All right, so Judge.
We need a camera, too.
Judge, what is your verdict?
Well, I have to put on my Williamsburg accent.
That's quite nice. I like that accent.
Well,
yes.
Since all three objections were sustained,
yes.
I rule in this case in favor of the defendant.
Bullshit!
For nothing.
Bullshit! This isn't justice!
Nothing hath been proved beyond a shadow of a doubt.
This is not justice, Your Honor.
It's quite nice. I like this.
Justice isn't always pretty. Take a look in the mirror.
Damn!
Oh,
all right,
I believe that's called a burn. Yes.
You're a burner.
He's a burner. Yes.
All right.
Like it.
I had to say, I did not believe you, Delilah. You are great. Okay, you are a great defense. And also, it's Nigel,
nice, yeah.
You are a very innocent guy. I thought,
thanks.
and I hope Delilah takes us back too. You are not a stalker at all.
Made my job easy.
You have very innocent motivations.
Dr. John, you're quite nice. I like you. Thank you. Very nice.
I want to get back to.
Better be careful. I might start watching you. I watch the things I fancy.
You can't get off found innocent and then make threats.
Yeah.
I was trying to, be flirtatious.
Is there anything you don't like?
Is there a way to threaten? Is there a way to?
I don't like Hootie and the Blowfish.
Are you serious? You like everything in the world except for Hootie?
Well, I wouldn't say everything, but yeah, certainly Hootie's on my do not like list.
Is it personal or just artistic differences?
I'm going to lean more artistic.
Because I've never heard anyone had anything bad to say about Hootie nor the Blowfish.
Let's go.
I think Hootie's quite an asshole.
Let's do a new segment called Nigel Like or Don't Like. So we're gonna
I like it.
We're gonna go back and forth here.
Segments of his imagination. That's a segment, bitch.
Now this is a Nigel.
like it.
This is a Nigel segment, by the way. So you have to put.
That's a Nigel segment. Girl.
Quite like the way you say my name. It's nice.
You just got segmented.
All right, so I'm going to throw out something. Delilah's going to throw out something, and you go like or don't like.
Oh, I
if we're
like it.
curious about it, we'll say why.
Pourquoi?
What if I quite like it? Can I say quite like?
Okay, good. Okay, here we go. Let's put this on more of a Likert
A
scale here.
Yeah, scale.
It's called a Likert scale. So let's go. All right. -5 is quite don't like it.
Ooh, that's brutal.
-3 is don't like it. 0 is
I guess it'd be neutral. Yeah.
neutral, or you don't have to say anything, but give us a sign, like snap or something.
Like it
Like
all
it.
right.
And
I like
then
it all right.
3 is
I just like it.
like it. That's nice. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
And
quite
5
nice.
is that's quite nice. I really like it.
I
Oh
like it,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, person watch
That's
that.
perfect. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Delilah, start us off.
Mini ponies.
Oh, I quite like that. Yes. That's a 5, definitely. Quite like. Yes.
Mini golf.
Oh, quite like. Yes.
Mini me from Austin Powers.
Oh, I quite like. Yes.
Let's see. Me So Horny, the 2 Live Crew song.
Oh, that's my jam. I quite like that. Yes.
Stained glass.
Oh, quite like that. Yeah.
That song
You-
by Stained, It's Been a While.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
You don't like Stained?
No,
They're a
don't
heavy
like-
metal. Okay, next.
Oh, I open up for them.
I do quite like that though.
Palm trees.
Oh, quite like. Yeah, we don't have those in England.
Palm readers.
Oh, quite like that. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I like it.
You don't know what palm reader is?
Oh, you mean like the gypsies?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I quite like gypsies. Yeah. I used to watch a gypsy actually. Yeah.
No way.
No, that's true. I watched a gypsy for a little while.
The
But
word.
she kept getting away from me.
The word moist.
Oh, quite like that. Yeah.
Cake?
Oh, quite like cake. Wait, the band or the food?
Food.
Oh, quite like it. Yes.
Cake the band.
I quite like them as well. Yeah.
Foo Fighters.
Oh, I quite like them. Yeah.
Um,
I quite like that as well. The word yeah. Quite like it.
other
Yes.
other men.
Oh, I quite like them. Yeah.
What do you mean other men?
Well, you said I like to watch other men. You know, person watching.
I don't know.
Wait, other men?
Yeah,
Bukkake.
I quite like.
I mean, it doesn't have to be other men, but our topic of the day is bukkake for apartment dwellers. It could be men, women, both. It's a
I get
bunch.
carried away. When I'm around somebody with an accent, I just want to hear him talk. I don't care what they talk about.
Let's get back to the gypsy though. Talk about
like that, yeah.
Start from the beginning. How you found this gypsy until the end, where you were prosecuted. So what happened? How'd you meet this gypsy? Where'd you follow her or him? Go.
Well, actually, I saw her at a taco stand. You know, we don't have many of them in England.
Did you go up to her and say, "It's been a while"?
Well, no. Well, now I mean, I'm a person watcher. You know, so I don't say anything. I just kind of stood there,
Okay.
watched her for a while.
What happened next?
Well, I watched her some more. You know.
Yeah, and where'd you watch her? Did you follow her?
Oh, of course, yeah. She's a gypsy. She's always on the move, which you know.
Did you have
That's
to
why
try-
I'm so lean. Actually, you know. I had
Do
to
you-
follow her around.
Do you power walk after her?
Oh, absolutely. I had to. You know.
Lots of hip thrusting
Yeah. Oh, definitely. You had to hide. You know, you have to run from tree to you know,
to mailbox.
to mailbox.
From
to
tree
trash can.
to shining tree.
What's that? I quite like it. I
That's
like it.
the national anthem of
Oh.
America.
Oh.
Dr. John, I said, leave America home. We're going to absorb the local culture.
Would you eat some more wieners here?
I don't know if I can put any more wieners in my mouth.
I'd like to watch that.
Are you a
Yeah.
person watching someone here?
Well, I can't disclose. You know, this is a. But yes.
Wait, I see you. I see you eyeing. You see him, Delilah?
Yeah.
You see it?
Who are you looking at?
Who are you
there?
looking at there?
What you looking at?
Who are you
Willis?
looking at there?
Well, I got to be honest with you. I was you know, after this conversation,
Yeah.
I kind of quite like watching Dr. John. To be honest with you, I came out here for somebody else, but followed a gypsy out here.
We get so much fan mail on a weekly basis. Why podcasts? We can't watch Dr. John. We just want to
Quite
watch
nice.
Dr. John.
Is that
It's
why
quite lovely.
I'm putting 2 and 2 together? Is that why you email me every week, Nigel? You finally wanted to watch me? You wanted to be face to face with me?
Well, you know, I listen to your podcast. It's quite nice.
Wait. Is this the guy who emails constantly wearing fruit on his head? Like
Yes.
a fruit hat?
Yeah.
What's up with that? That's weird.
What's up with your
Quite
fruit
nice
hat?
I quite like fruit. You know? I like hats and I like fruit. I just thought,
And
you
you're
know,
like-
put them together, you know?
Like, you should come to Germany and juice me?
Yeah, that's quite
all
nice.
right.
You ever been juiced? It's quite
Listen,
nice.
speaking of juice, no, no. We're not. I'm sorry. We can't get to the topic of the day. Nigel, you're freaking me out. So I think we're gonna have to leave. I'm sorry.
This is not over.
You're a Supreme Court. Can you get a restraining order against this guy?
Yeah. Before we left, I made sure my jurisdiction went to Germany.
That's quite nice. I didn't know you could do that. It's nice.
Listen, you're a very nice guy, but you're a little too creepy. So I'm very sorry, Nigel. But we're gonna have to end this Sexperts episode.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been completely creeped out by a guest.
Sorry.
Well, that's it for the Sexperts. Nigel, anything you want to plug?
I would like to say that I think
And it can't be a part of Dr. John's anatomy.
you had to go there. I quite like it. No, I think Delilah. I think you'd make quite the person watcher. If you want some person watching training, I can give you
That's
some
one of the
training.
nicest things anyone ever said to me.
This is
You're very
creeping me out.
subtle. I quite like you.
Well, let me just finish this last wiener.
No.
I'd like to watch that.
Slap that wiener out of your butt. All right, so that's it for the Sexperts. I'm your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah. Hey there. And Mr. Featherbottom is guilty.
See you sex time.
I quite like that, yeah.
Da-da-to-do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.